Evening, everyone. Afternoon, depending on your geographical location. How you all doing? Welcome to week 56. We're coming out of this, aren't we? Are you all keeping okay? Keeping your heads right? While I'm losing mine, so we're all good. But we're still quizzing on a Friday evening and party quizzing on a Saturday evening. You're all very welcome. For those of you tuning in for the first time, you're especially welcome. You've got me on our own website, you've got me on Facebook Live, and you've got me on YouTube. So you're all very welcome. How you all keeping? Hey, Claire and Andrew, or Quizzy Quiz for Quizzers quiz. And thank you for everybody who's kindly been donating to our charities and our own project here. We've got plans because I figured maybe, just maybe, you'll be flying solo soon. But I want to ease you into flying solo, and we've got plans for our own website. But anyway, in the meantime, we'll keep doing this, shall we? And I'll keep you posted on our exciting plans for our quiz platform, which has seen you through the last 13 months. All good? Quiz. Yeah, kind of, Henry. Yeah, kind of, a little bit off the edges, Henry. So, Quizzy Quiz for Quizzers quiz. Welcome to Isabel in San Diego. We're thinking about the Thunderbirds. I don't have an update on how their daddy's doing, so thinking about them. So this evening, let me tell you what we've got. We've got a real quizzy quiz this evening, and I'll tell you about our party quiz later. We've got 3 famous Samanthas. We do things in bunches of 3, and everything is famous. 3 famous Kiwis, 3 controversial regions, 3 Latin phrases used today. That's round 1. And there's 13 points because there's a bonus in there. 12 connections, a full round of connections on our Friday evening as always. We've got an image round with some famous fashion-ish brands, 3 famous Olympians, 3 famous birds, 3 countries from a map. That'll test you. That's round 3. And then round 4, we've got 3 mottos or slogans, 3 famous firsts, 3 cities named after, and we finish with 3 missing. And they are tricky. Thanks, Jackie. Hey, Lindsay and Andy tuning in from Hull. Good. Enjoy the crack. Lindsay and Andy over in Hull. So you all doing okay? Keeping well? Optimistic? Feel we're getting into a different phase? Although, if you're looking at the news, there's some parts of the world that do seem to be struggling. But anyway, that's nothing that we can do anything about. We just, thanks, Empire Strikes Back. So let's keep quizzing in the meantime. So your 3 famous Samanthas. Famous Samantha number 1. Famous Samantha number 1. Played by Kim Cattrall, Samantha Jones was a character in which famous TV series? Samantha Jones, played by Kim Cattrall. Give me the TV series. Is your nice kind of easing you in on our quizzy quiz. Hey, Billy and Connor in the cave. How's the grandchild doing, Billy? Good. Hey, Bernie and Kevin in Dublin. Everybody's tuning in on all our channels, and keep an eye on Facebook for any messages coming through. And Douglas Clam, lockdown haircuts. 1 more sleep to your haircut. Good luck, Heather. Good luck. Enjoy. Samantha Stevens, famous Samantha number 2. Samantha Stevens meets and marries a mortal named Darren, Darrin. This was an ABC fantasy sitcom which ran from 1964 until 1972. Can you identify the TV ABC fantasy sitcom? Samantha Stevens meets and marries a mortal named Darren. Is your famous Samantha number 2? Hey, Morris. Hey, Andrea. Famous Samantha number 3. Maiden name Sheffield, as in the Yorkshire city, born April 1971, wife of which former British Prime Minister. Maiden name Sheffield, born April 1971, wife of which former British PM. Is your famous Samantha, nee Samantha Sheffield, number 3? You've had a haircut. Good old haircuts. So there's your 3 famous Samanthas. 4, 5, and 6 are 3, hey Deirdre, 3 famous Kiwis or New Zealanders. Famous Kiwi number 1, the mastermind behind the Lord of the Rings trilogy cinema. Famous Kiwi number 1, the mastermind behind the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Is your famous Kiwi number 1? Dave D. Max, you're in good form, Dave D. Out of the blocks. Good man. You'll need it. Famous Kiwi number 2. Born Auckland, 1919. First person to conquer Everest. Is your famous Kiwi number 2? Bonus point. Year, please. Born Auckland, 1919, the first person to conquer Everest. And your bonus point, if you can figure the year with no Googling. Nobody Googles here. And also, if you get all excited, no answers on the feed. Famous Kiwi conquering Everest and the year. The year will test you. Famous Quizzy Kiwi number 3. Quite simply, the father of nuclear physics. Is your first real Quizzy famous Kiwi number 3. The father of nuclear physics. Dave D. Hey Vanessa, hey Isabel. And thanks for all your very generous donations. Thanks Paddy, got yours this evening. Thank you. Very much appreciate it. So, we're now up to 6 but 7, if you catch my drift, of your first 12 questions, because there was a bonus one in there with the year of your Everest conquest. 7 through 9 are 3 famous controversial areas or regions. Okay, so kind of geopolitical famous regions from the clues. All a bit long-winded, so just stay with me. Famous controversial area or region number 1. A territorial conflict, primarily between India and Pakistan, over the northernmost geographical region of the Indian subcontinent. Is your give me the famous region number 1. A territorial conflict, principally between India and Pakistan, the northernmost region of the Indian subcontinent. Bit of controversy here. Got the region? Famous controversial region number 2. A peninsula in Eastern Asia. So it's a peninsula. Major war, June 1950 to July 1953. Think 38th parallel north as an additional clue. So we're looking for this controversial region, a peninsula in Eastern Asia. Major war, June 50, July 53. Think 30th parallel north. Is your famous controversial geopolitical region 2. So you can see we're getting a bit more quizzy. We do think about it. And your famous controversial area or region number 3. Another peninsula. This peninsula, however, is located on the northern coast of the Black Sea. Northern coast of the Black Sea. It is claimed by the Ukraine and recognized as Ukrainian by the UN. Give me this controversial peninsula located on the northern coast of the Black Sea. Claimed by the Ukraine and recognized to be Ukrainian by the United Nations. Is your famous controversial region, peninsula, number 3. Okie dokes, all good? With your Samanthas, your Kiwis, and your controversial regions. We're going to finish with 3, you know the way we use Latin phrases still? Well, maybe you don't, but you now will. So you're going to get some clues, and we're looking for the 3 Latin phrases that spectacularly we still use, even unconsciously. The famous Latin phrase that we use, number 1. Clue. Pluck the day or seize the day. Pluck the day or seize the day is your famous Latin phrase that is used still. Number 1. Evening Iggy Pop. Famous Latin phrase that we use, legal, mind, defined as, still used, a court order. A court order instructing that a person under arrest be brought before a judge. So this is defined as a court order instructing that a person under arrest be brought before a judge. Is your, hopefully, famous Latin phrase still used today, number 2. Court order. A person under arrest be brought before a judge. And your final Latin phrase that I'm looking for, very much used today, quite simply, translate it, elsewhere. Elsewhere. Latin phrase used, yeah, often used. Elsewhere is the Latin phrase number 3 that we're looking for. Okay, so let's recap. I know Dave D was out of the blocks like a proverbial greyhound. So here's a recap on all of round 1 and your quizzy quiz this 23rd of April. So there's your 3 famous Samanthas. Kim Cattrall, Samantha Jones. Samantha Stevens marries Darren. Maiden name Sheffield. April 71, wife of which former British PM? Flip, I've given you the years there. You smart Alex. Famous Kiwis or New Zealanders, the mastermind behind the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Born Auckland, 1919, the first person to conquer Everest. And your tricky bonus point, I'm looking for the year. Father of nuclear physics, famous New Zealander, number 3. And your controversial areas. The India, Pakistan, northernmost geographical region of the Indian subcontinent. Your peninsula in Eastern Asia, think 30th parallel north, and your peninsula on the northern coast of the Black Sea, which is recognised by the UN. Latin phrases: pluck the day or seize the day, a court order instructing that a person under arrest be brought before a judge, and quite simply, succinctly, Latin phrase number 3, elsewhere. Okay, dokes. So just tidy up your first round. If you're newcomers, all you have to do is argue, debate with your teammates near and far and figure out your answers. You self-score, because this is an honesty quiz until we get leaderboards and all that sort of good stuff, which we're working on. Hence your donations are extremely valuable. I'll give you the answers. 13 points available in round 1. Good luck. Written for you. How'd you get on? Well, let's find out. So there's your Samantha number 1. Samantha Jones equates to Sex and the City. Samantha Stevens means Darren. Anybody remember Bewitched? Samantha Cameron, nee Sheffield. Peter Jackson was your Lord of the Rings Kiwi. Edmund Hillary, and the year was 1953. Ernest Rutherford is the father of nuclear physics. Kashmir is your controversial subcontinent Indian region number 1. Korea, 30th parallel north, which separates north and south. And Crimea is your controversial region number 3. Carpe diem, you knew that. Seize the day. Habeas corpus, number 2. And alibi. Alibi is your... Dave D, you're fine. You're fine. You'll bounce back. The Aston Villa Villains. Dave D, are you part of the Aston Villa Villains, or are you flying solo? Either way, you're good. 9 out of 13. Good start. Morris, 11 out of 13. Hi Martin, 11. Sandbaggers on 12. Tempire on 11. Carnegie Collective on 11. Martin Smith on 11. Morris on 11. Welcome Kintyre Mackay's on 8. Comfortably Dumb on 13. Super Paddy. Mac Jacks, 12. Lockdown Haircuts, 12. Douglas Clan, 13. Superb. Don't be saying that. Bernie and Kevin on 11. Captain Morgan, welcome. Captain Morgan, cheers. 11. Lockdown Haircuts, 12. Finn's Fools, 12. Frogs in the Cave on 10. Deirdre Mack on 11. Pugwash Ultras on Facebook Live on 12. Good start, guys. And Shamrock Solitude on 11. Good scoring. Round 2. After round 1. There's a good idea. Houston No Problem on 12. Good start, guys. Dave D. Villains are copying my answers. Chickpeas out of the blocks on 13. Jerzo. Friday. Jerzo, not like you. Good stamina. Ready for the party quiz and fastest finger. Jerzo on 10. Excellent. We'll tell you more about tomorrow evening later, shall we? Let's just focus on the job in hand. Round 2. Round 2, we move into our regular patent pending, a full course of connections. So for those of you tuning in for the first time, indeed, if you're tuning in for the umpteenth time, I think it does no harm to remind you. You get 3 bits of random information and you figure out what connects. All good? What connects? Number 1. 3 clues. Connection, please. They're good this evening. Even if I say so myself. Famous. All famous. Famous connection number 1. What connects an international yachting regatta, a naval rank, with a butterfly? So, an international yachting regatta, a naval rank, with a butterfly is your what connects, number 1. Well done, Rhonda. Just closely behind, 8 out of 12 in round 1. There were 13 points available there, Rhonda. Maybe you got 9. Maybe. Just do a quick recheck on that old Vincent's Kitchen Quiz notebook of yours. International Yachting Regatta, a naval rank and a butterfly. What connects? Number 2. What connects Joaquin Phoenix, the actor, with a Midsummer Night's Dream with, excuse me, buttocks? Yep, you got it. Buttocks. So what connects your buttocks with a Midsummer's Night's Dream with Joaquin Phoenix is your what connects? Number 2. Well done, Deirdre, on 11. Just in case I missed you, Deirdre. Okay, Rhonda, you're so honest. You could have sneaked another one there. Nobody would have noticed. Anyway, person of integrity. We all are. Anyway, it's the taken part. What connects number 3? Good one. What connects a 1963 Tony Award winner that was a 1966 Academy Award winner adaptation of the 63 Tony Award winner with a US state, the first named after the first permanent English colony in the New World? Don't worry, I'll go over this all again. With the only British woman in history to have won 4 titles at 4 majors. I think I need to step you through this one. So what connects? Number 1. A 1963 Tony Award winner that became a 1966 Academy Award winner, an adaptation of the 63 Tony Award. What connects that with a US state that is named after the first permanent English colony in the New World, with, thirdly, the only British woman in history to have won 4 titles at all 4 tennis majors. Tennis. Missed the word tennis. So the only British woman in history to have won 4 titles at all 4 tennis majors. A US state named after the first permanent English colony in the New World, named after this 1963 Tony Award winner and 66 Academy Award winning adaptation of same. A very cryptic, tricky, what connects, number 3. I'd focus on British tennis and a US state if I were you. Evening, Bernie. What connects, number 4? What connects? What connects a small sub-shrub used as a culinary herb with, in classical philosophy, someone who has attained wisdom with a British multinational enterprise software company that you historically would associate with accountancy or accounting. So a software company historically associated with accounting, with, in classical philosophy, someone who has attained, not like me, wisdom, with a small subshrub used as a culinary herb. So a herb. Someone who's attained wisdom. And a software company that you would associate perhaps with accounting. Is your what connects number 4. So Andrea, is this different to Fanny Galore's quiz? I think so. What connects number 5? What connects a Philadelphia Ivy League university? So a Ivy League university out of Philly with a twice Academy Award winner, the years 2003 and 2008. With the busiest railway station in North America. Wow. So there's one for you. The busiest railway station in North America with a twice Academy Award winner, 2003 and 2008. Actor. Feeling sorry for you here. With an Ivy League university out of Philadelphia. Flip. What connects? Bernie and Kevin on 11. Captain Morgan on 11. So, I think I'll leave that one with you. So, an Ivy League university out of Philly. An Academy Award winner actor, 2003-2008. And the busiest railway station in North America. What connects? Number 5. Just a bit, Andrea. Do you know, I'm actually pleased when I looked at that, but maybe there's a halfway crowd. I'm more cerebral than Fanny. Yeah, well, yeah. It's all about finding that fine line between fun and quizzy. Yeah. That's the line we walk here. What connects number 6? What connects Soldier / Game of Thrones? Soldier / Game of Thrones with Tangled. We did Tangled last week. With an Australian-born actor noted for his romantic swashbuckling roles. So an Australian-born actor way back. Swashbuckling roles. That's not easy to say, Jerzo. But like Buffalo Springfield. Where was I? Australian actor. Swashbuckling roles. Tangled. What connects those with Soldier / Game of Thrones? Is your cerebral. What connects number 6? Well, it is quizzy quiz. And despite the haircuts, we can let our what's left hair down tomorrow evening with party quiz and fastest finger. Oh. So we're at the halfway point in our 12 connections. Connection number 7. Good one. What connects the non-violent overthrow of the communist government in Czechoslovakia in 1989? So the communist government overthrow, a non-violent one, Czechoslovakia in 1989, with a Lou Reed band, think Lou Reed, with a woven tufted fabric. So what connects a woven tufted fabric with this non-violent overthrow of the communist government in Czechoslovakia with a Lou Reed band? I'd focus on Lou Reed and woven tufted fabric and maybe reinforcing it with this non-violent, if you're quizzy, revolution. Communist government, Czechoslovakia in 1989. Couple of million pointers in here, guys. Number 8. What connects? What connects a coin of low value? So a coin of low value with a police officer with a chemical element. This chemical element, if it helps, would be a ductile metal with very high thermal and electrical conductivity. So your chemical element with high thermal and electrical conductivity with a police officer with a coin of low value is your what connects. Number 8. What connects? Number 9. What connects a cocktail with a best-selling women's magazine with a term meaning world citizen? So a term that means world citizen with a best-selling women's magazine with a cocktail is your what connects. Number 9. Number 10. What connects? And don't worry, we'll do a recap at the end. What connects? Number 10. An American actor, singer, and former teen idol. With an island in Arthurian legend. With Roxy Music's most successful studio album. So what connects Roxy Music's most successful studio album with an island in Arthurian legend with an American actor, singer, and former teen idol? Is your what connects. Number 10. Island, Arthurian legend, Roxy Music album, American teen idol, singer, actor. Any Roxy fans out there? Evening Mal. Good connections this evening. Testers. Yeah, the whole point. What connects? Number 11. What connects a premier international tennis event, so international tennis event, with a strait between Greenland and Nunavut, Canada, aka Canada, with Toy Story. So what connects Toy Story with the strait that lies between Nunavut and Greenland with a premier international tennis event? Is your what connects number 11. Toy Story. Strait between Nunavut and Greenland? Maybe the easiest one is international tennis event. Focus on that. See if you get one, you've got a hook. And your final, either sad or probably delighted, what connects number 12? By this stage your brains are fried. What connects Lieutenant James Cook? Lieutenant James Cook with Morse, with a retired space shuttle. So we're looking for the connection between a retired space shuttle, Morse, and Lieutenant James Cook. There you go. All hopefully cleverly put together in the middle of the night when I wake up going, God, that would be a good connection, Vincent. See the things connections do to my head? Good luck. Let's recap, shall we? So there's your 12 connections in writing. I'll leave those with you momentarily so you get a few extra moments just to, if you're from Birmingham, figure out what the heck I was talking about. In fact, wherever you are, figure out what I was talking about. There's your 12 connections. Good luck. Back to you momentarily. I'll leave those with you. So this will give you a cumulative running total of 25. 13 in round one if you include the bonus for 1953 for Edmund Hillary, and 12 if you are successful with the connections. Good luck. Here's your answers to your 12 connections. So your connection number 1 was Admiral, as in butterfly, as in navel, as in Admiral's Cup. Jochen Phoenix was born Jochen Raphael Bottom, as in Midsummer's Night's Dream, as in your buttocks. Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, as in Virginia State, as in Wade. Sage, as in accounting, as in wisdom, as in Herb. Penn State, Penn Street, and Sean Penn, Mystic River and Milk. Flynn Rider, Earl Flynn, Jerome Flynn, Velvet Revolution, Velvet Underground, Velvet, Copper Police, Coin, Cosmopolitan Magazine, City, Cosmopolitan, Cocktail, Frankie Avalon, as in the album, as in the Arthurian Island, Davis Cup, Andy from Toy Story, Davis Strait, Endeavour, as in Morse, as in Captain Cook, as in retired space shuttle. So out of 25 on all channels, let me know how you're doing. Lockdown haircuts, 24, superb. Comfortably done, superb Paddy. Maxing, 25. Claire and Andrew, Mac Jacks, 23. Martin on 22 out of 25. Tempire Strikes Back, 22. Sandbaggers, 24. Bernie and Kevin on 22. Douglas Clan, awesome scoring, 25. Kintyre Mackay's just behind, Their best rounds are to come. Morris, 23 out of 25. Shamrock, Cuz, 23. Frogs on 20. Carnegie Collective, 21. Great scoring, guys. Houston, no problem on 23. Dave D. Ignore the villains, they're just copying me. 18 out of 25. Captain Morgan, 20. Finn's Fools, 24. Superb scoring on our tricky, quizzy Friday evening. Afternoon, Paul, 20. Well done. Chickpeas, superb on 25. Rhonda, doing well on 18. Lockdown haircuts are staying. Still time to crash and burn, Douglas Clan. Pugwash Ultras, hi William on 24. That Brummy Andrea. How you guys end up in my hands is another story. But it's a good story. It's a good story. How people from Birmingham are tuning in to this. But anyway, we're international. We're international. San Diego. Where's the Thunderbroads? Hope their daddy is okay. We have teams tuning in from all parts. So, well done, guys. Round 3, super scoring. We've got our images. We've got 3 kind of fashion logos. We've got 3 famous Olympians. One is a real sporting bit of trivia. We've got 3 birds. 3 birds. Don't worry about a thing. And then we finish with a map. 3 countries. So 12 points available. We'll start with your 3 fashion brands. Keep those scores coming in. Well done, guys. 3 fashion brands. Good luck. Identify the brand. Number 1. Fashion brand 2. Identify this brand. Fashion / sporting brand number 3. Good luck. Identify this brand. Four, 5, and 6 are 3 famous Olympians. Identify the 3 famous Olympians. A bit of sport. Famous Olympian number 1. Who's this? Famous Olympian. Who's this? Number 2. And I did warn you, but you need the odd real cosy one. Well done. Anybody who can get this famous Olympian. Number 3. Quizzy, tricky, sporty. Number 3. Good luck. We'll do 3 very famous birds. Famous bird number 1. Famous bird. Is there a thing? Number 2. And famous bird number 3. And your last 3. Okay, you're going to get a map. Suspense is over. A map of Africa. 3 countries. You're looking for 3 countries that I've, with a bit of photoshopping, blocked out with a rather dodgy blue line. 3 African countries from this map. 3 of them. Look out for the dodgy, wiggly blue lines. your three fashion brands. 1, 2, 3. Your three historical Olympians, and number 3 is a tester. 1. Multiple medal winner, number 2. And multiple medal tricky, number 3. Good luck with this one. Your three wonderful birds. 2. And 3. And your map with blocked out countries, 3 countries from the map of Africa. Potential here is 12 points. Every round is 12 apart from round 1, which had the bonus of 1953. So this will give you a running total of 37. Good luck. Here's your answers to your penultimate round. So your brands were Tommy Hilfiger, Hollister, Lecoq Sportif. Well done if you figured that one. Carl Lewis, Michael Phelps. Anybody who got Pavanurmi, pat in the back. Pour yourself a Captain Morgan's. Well done. Anybody who got Pavanurmi. Your birds, flamingo, kiwi, and pelican. And your countries, Libya, Ethiopia, and well done anybody who figured out Botswana. So that will give you a running cumulative aggregate thus far of 37 points as we go into our very final round this Friday evening. Well done, guys. Sandbaggers on 36. Captain Morgan. Nurmi the Flying Fin. Well done, Captain Morgan. Lockdown Haircuts, 35. Claire and Andrew Mac Jacks, 33. Comfortably Dumb, 37. Douglas Clan, 37. Shamrock Solitude, 34. Botswana got you, Paddy. I get that. It was a tricky one. Billy and Connor, well done, 31. Houston, no problem, 35. Chickpeas, superb, 35. Martin, superb, 33. Tempire Strikes Back, 32. Kintyre Mackay's, closely behind. Captain Morgan on 31. Deirdre, well done, superb, 33. Finn's Fulls, 34. Carnegie Collective, 29. Paul on 31. I must remember tomorrow evening, Paul, I've got it etched everywhere to play your songs. That's once is unfortunate, twice is careless. Bernie and Kevin on 30. Great scoring. Superb. The Waltons on 29. So too are the Aston Villa Villains, with or without Dave D. Superb. Andrea. Jerzo, 32. Fandabadozy, guys. Great. Final round. Anyway, it's not the scoring. It's the taking part. And my role is to get us through COVID. And after that, sure, you'd be glad to get rid of me. You'd be happy. If I'm not doing this, you're doing what you do. What's that? Anyway. Final round. 3 mottos or slogans. 3 mottos or slogans. So you get kind of the area Morris, superb, 33. Great scoring, Morris. Motto slogans, we're thinking of whom? So I'll give you the domain, the area. I'll give you the slogan, and you tell me the brand or the whatever the slogan represents. Henry, glad to get rid of me. Anyway, so we'll start with a sports slogan. May have done this before. By the way, the old adage, if you didn't get it right first time, you won't get it right second time. That's what Kate keeps telling me. Anyway, I think I may have done this before. What does, from sports, faster, higher, stronger is the motto of which organization? Faster, higher, stronger. Sports is the domain. Jimmy, I haven't vanished. I'm still here, Jimmy. Although that is a good thought. That I could have puff of smoke. No, I'm still here, Jimmy. Next space, domain, automotive. Automotive slogan, advantage through technology. Give me the brand. Advantage through technology is the slogan of which automotive brand? Advantage through technology. Can you see me, Jimmy? It's not pleasant, but I'm back in the room. Your room. And your motto or slogan, number 3, from the arts or movies, films. Slogan, art for art's sake. So art for art's sake is the motto or slogan of which famous arts, movie, film, publisher, brand? Faster, higher, stronger, sports. Advantage through technology, automotive. Arts, films, movies, art for art's sake. Who sang that? Paddy, Sam. So there's your 3 famous mottos or slogans. 3 famous firsts. Famous firsts. Famous first number 1. Famous first number 1. Element in the periodic table. Back to school, guys. Paddy, I was waiting on 10cc popping up. Element in the periodic table is your famous first number 1. Dave D, 29, you're told by the villains. Good enough for me. Andrea's reliable. I trust her with my quiz. Billy, 10cc, your finger is twitching. Yeah, it kind of does that. It's kind of brings back the 10:15 to 11:15 on a Saturday. It's got that effect, doesn't it? Fastest finger. For those of you who don't play fastest finger. So famous first number 1, element in the periodic table. Famous first number 2. This item or invention first weighed more than 1 kilogram, invented by a certain Martin Cooper in 1973. What do you think this famous first is? It first weighed more than 1 kg and was invented by a Martin Cooper in 1973. Is your famous first number 2? Would Dave D and Andrea just figure it out? Get a bit of cohesion there, bit of teamwork. Famous first, number 3. Annie Edson Taylor. Annie Edson Taylor in 1901 was the first in a barrel to do what? Annie Edson Taylor in 1901 was the first in a barrel. A barrel. You know, one of those big wooden things that Cooper's made. To do what? Annie Edson Taylor in 1901 was the first in a barrel to do what? Where do you get? 7, 8, and 9. See, there's a complete row going on between Andrea and Dave D, but I hope they figure it out. That's another controversial region. Cities named after, so you get some clues. So these are kind of the original kind of what these cities were named after, so you get kind of where they are, and anyway, I'll just give it to you. So, first city, 45 degrees north. It's in North America, and its city name is taken from Mount Royal because it's in the middle of this particular city. Mount Royal. Give me this North American city at 45 degrees north, named after Mount Royal, which is in the middle of this North American city. From the name, Mount Royal. Dave D. Andrew, just focus on the job in hand. Famous city named after number 2. 22 degrees south, continent of Africa. We've done a lot of Africa this evening. Windy Corner. City, Windy Corner in Africa, 22 degrees south. Windy Corner. So you're figuring out the city from the kind of translation. Windy Corner. 22 degrees south in Africa. And your famous city number 3, we're sticking with Africa. We're going 7 degrees further south, 29 degrees south, Fountain of Flowers. So this city is named Fountain of Flowers. Literal translation, Fountain of Flowers. 29 degrees south even in the continent of Africa. 7 degrees south further than Windy Corner. And a lot of degrees south of 45 degrees north, North America, Mount Royal, are your 3 cities named after the translations. Okay. Your final 3 in tonight's Quizzy Quiz. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for bearing with me. Promo tomorrow evening, party quiz, same time, 9 o'clock BST. I must change that, GMT. BST, British summertime. Party quiz. A bit more, still quizzing, but a bit more entertainment-y. We've got some pictures, we've got some tunes. So best seats on a Saturday are definitely on the website. So a bit of quizzy stuff to keep the quizzers entertained, and a bit more party stuff to keep. Yeah, it's a different product. And we'll do fastest finger tomorrow evening after the main event. Final 3 in our quiz this evening are missing. These are good. So let me just get the slide up. So 3 missing. Clever, sorry, that sounds egotistical. I just like the way they look. Here you go. Your final three what's missing. Okay, your first three. Your three what's missing. Your first one, let me get them for you. Okay, so there have been seven nominations for an acting either lead or supporting. 7 nominations that have occurred over a 5-decade span. This is an awesome question, in my opinion. So I'm giving you 6. So there have been 7 of them. So there have been 7 Academy Award winner actors, either for lead or supporting. Jack Nicholson did it from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s and noughties. Michael Caine, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, noughties. Meryl Streep, 70s, 80s, 90s, noughties, 2010s. Katharine Hepburn, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Frances McDormand, 80s, 90s, 2010s and 2020s. And Laurence Olivier, even 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s and 70s. So, this is a superb quiz question. I've given you the clue of the years that this actor or actress was nominated for an acting award, either lead or supporting Academy Award in 5 decades. This person got nominated in the 50s, 60s, 80s, 90s and noughties. So there's only been 7 actors or actresses over the whole Academy Award winning period that this individual or any individual has won nominations spanning 5 separate decades. You got it? There's only 7 of them and I've given you 6. And to help you with the missing one, I've given you the decades that this individual got nominated. 50s, 60s, 80s, 90s and 90s. The other 2, just going to leave them all up for you, are a bit more straightforward. Well, in terms of they're less potentially messy. Group of 7, your G7. I know it became a G8 at one stage. There was a bit of controversy over Russia. So, excluding Russia, your G7 that meet annually: Canada, France, Germany, Italy, UK, US, and whom? Canada, France, Germany, Italy, UK, US, and whom make up your G7. And your who's missing from your Football European Cup Champions League top 6 winners. Sorry, Andrea, I know you did it once, but you don't appear in the top 6. I've given you 5. Real Madrid, 13 if you're interested. AC Milan, 7 if you're interested. Bayern Munich, 6 if you're interested. Liverpool, 6 if you're interested. I know, Paddy, you've switched off at this point. And Barcelona with 5. But who has creeped into the top 6 with 4? So there you go. Missing. Nominations for an acting, lead or supporting Academy Award spanning 5 decades. There's only 7 of them. I've given you 6. G7, I've given you 6. Who's missing? And European Cup Champions League top 6 winners, I've given you the top 5. Who's number 6? Tricky, quizzy, but the sort of questions that, in my opinion, get people thinking and or debating, because there's maybe lots of potential answers. Paddy, I was so busy preparing. I didn't even see the score this evening. So Paddy, on the feed, tell me how the Toffees got on. I was so busy prepping for this. How did the Toffees do, Paddy? Give me the score. Okie dokie. Have you got any idea who that actor or Oscar missing spanning 5 decades could possibly have been? And your G7. 0-1. I don't... Do you know what? I'm embarrassed by. I don't even know who the Toffees were playing this evening. I've lost touch. Okay, your answers to your final round. Well done, guys. Well done. Answers... So, faster, higher, stronger. The Olympic motto, advantage through technology. Forspring dirt technique is the Audi slogan. Art for art's sake, MGM. Hydrogen, first element in the periodic table. Martin Cooper, mobile cell phone, first handheld. And Annie Edson Taylor, the Niagara Falls in her barrel. Montreal, Mount Royal, Windhoek, Windy Corner, Bloemfontein. 1-0 at flip, that is a good result. Bloemfontein, Fountain of Flowers. Paul Newman. Anybody who got or figured out Paul Newman for spanning 5 decades, Captain Morgan, pat in the back, well done. Japan, G7, missing member, and Ajax with 4 was number 6 in your European Cup Champions League most successful teams. So out of 49, get those scores up on the feed. Mac Jacks 44, Billy and Connor in the Cave on 40, Sandbaggers 45. Be interested to know who figured out Paul Newman. Andrea was rubbish in that round. Carnegie Collective 41, Sandbaggers 45, Martin Smith superb 44, Tempire Strikes Back 42, Lockdown Haircuts 45 out of 49. Great scoring, guys, fantastic, keep them coming in. Houston No Problem 46, Finn's Fools 43, Kintyre Mackay's 39, well done. Ryan Mackay, Not Those Pretenders in Fairfield, comfortably done 47. Bernie and Kevin 39, fantastic, keep the scores coming in. Okay, tomorrow evening party quiz. I look forward to hosting you and seeing you through what's left of this nightmare that we've been living through, and maybe underestimate, but my job is to keep you saying. 42, Deirdre Mack, Shamrock 44. You got Paul Newman, Carnegie, superb. So tomorrow evening, you're good, Andrea, you're brilliant. Walton's superb 36, Jerzo 41, thanks Henry. Douglas Clan 47, Deirdre, see you tomorrow as always. Jerzo 41, Paul, I've got those tunes, 41, Morris 44, superb. Take care. Enjoy your weekend. If you're in the British Isles, the sun is to shine. And the sun always shines on TV. And who sang that? And anyway, tomorrow evening we'll do our party quiz. Same place, your place, same time. A bit more entertainment-y. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for all those donations. It's dead easy through Stripe or PayPal to our charities and to our project. It's a cooperative. This is a cooperative as we build our leaderboards and our future strategies post-COVID. We're looking ahead. Chickpeas 46. Thanks, guys. Bless you all. Enjoy your weekend. Put on your sun cream if you're in the British Isles, and the sun is out. Take it easy, guys. Who sang that? Okay. Bless you all. Enjoy your weekend. And sure, if you're kicking around I'm not going out and fancy a bit of crack